Jamaicans Abroad, Helping Jamaicans at Home, or JAHJAH, is monitoring the situation to send aid back to the island nation. And we're joined by the foundation's CEO, Dr. Trevor Dixon. Good morning, and thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
You have obviously been monitoring and watching this. What is your take as you're seeing what's unfolding right now?
Thanks to the folks like Alex who keep us up to date. We know that this is going to be the worst hurricane that Jamaica has ever seen, because unlike Gilbert, this is going to be a direct hit, a possible Cat 4. So we know we're going to expect to see a lot of damage that we've never seen before. There's going to be human disaster, flooding, and of course a lot of mental health issues, a lot of anxiety. And so we're trying to prepare ourselves here mostly in the Northeast area. We work with the Jamaican consulate, and we're ready to see how we can deploy folks to help those local or champions that we have down there who'll be fighting on the ground on the medical side.
You traditionally do focus on healthcare and education. What do you imagine will be your role with a storm like this?
Our role would be what it has always been. We speak to the local physicians and the local doctors in the emergency department primarily, and find out what are their needs. What do they see going on the ground? Sometimes it's mental health issues. Sometimes it's waterborne infections, as you know, and then it's going to be dengue that's going to follow right after this. So we're prepared to deploy what our local champions say they need, and we take direct response from the folks on the ground in Jamaica.
Tell us how you connect with those local champions on the ground there and what they do.
Well, for the past 18 years, the JAHJAH Foundation has been involved intimately with the physicians in the emergency rooms primarily, and folks in the Ministry of Health. And they tell us, hey, Dr. Dixon, JAHJAH can come down and do healthcare. They can do, we were there for COVID-19, we were there. And we were also there for Hurricane Beryl, where we were one of the primary resources here from the States to help them in the local area in St. Elizabeth that was hit almost a year ago to date.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a really tough back-to-back situation with Hurricane Beryl as well. I understand, though, that there were upgrades and changes made in the wake of Beryl to help for future hurricanes. Do you think that that is significant in terms of being able to provide services?
You know, as the Prime Minister said earlier, no, Jamaica has never seen, and Jamaica is not prepared for a Cat 4 or a Cat 5 hurricane. So Beryl was not a direct hit, so it'll be completely different. It's hard to know how prepared we are going to actually be for this, but the Prime Minister is on it. The Jamaican consulate is on it, so we can deploy. The Ambassador Anderson, he's on it, so we take directive from Jamaica. But the JAHJAH Foundation is here to assist in any way we can. But we know we've never seen anything like this. We expect a lot of flooding, a lot of deaths. Is something that Jamaicans are not really used to when it comes to these catastrophic events. So there's going to be a lot of deaths, flooding and landslides. And JAHJAH Foundation and the folks here in the Northeast, we're prepared to deploy what we can to support our brothers and sisters back home.
Have you spoken to anyone there, and how are they preparing for a storm of this magnitude?
Honestly, Jamaicans are sometimes in denial. You know, it's very quiet now. The streets are quiet, so they wonder somehow, is this Beryl just gonna? Sorry, is Melissa just gonna walk on by? As many hurricanes have come very close to Jamaica, and Jamaica has escaped because we're a very faith-based religious island, and we feel like we're going to be saved sometimes from these devastating natural disasters. So most folks are just sitting and waiting. The folks who have actually seen Gilbert, they have somewhat of an idea, but I know that this is nothing like Gilbert. But they're holding on that faith that they've had for years, that Jamaica has always escaped these natural disasters. So that's basically the sentiment that I'm getting. As you can see, if you look at the cam, some folks are still on the street, which shows you that some folks just don't think this is real.
Well, and also the timing has been changed a little bit, shifted to later today, so people might get a false sense of security that, oh, it's not so bad, and not be aware that it's now projected to make landfall around maybe noon or 1 this afternoon as we look at these live pictures of the surf there. Dr. Trevor Dixon, CEO of the JAHJAH Foundation, thank you for being with us. We'll check back with you. And if you want to donate or learn more about that foundation, go to JAHJAHfoundation.org. And you can learn more there.